Hi students, I hope all are fine. So for today, for our English class, we'll just continue with the prose part which we had taken in the last class. In the first class, we learned about first to fifth paragraphs, and today we'll be learning the sixth to 10th paragraph. Okay, as you are already aware of, the name of the prose part is The Best Advice I Ever Had. It is written by Miss Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. So before we start the class, last time I had asked you certain questions, right? Some questions to start with. You remember I had asked you the names of certain women, and these are the names. I had asked you certain questions, and these are the names. And the worksheet, I hope all have done it. I had asked you to write your experience. An experiential writing was asked. I hope all have written and got the signature from your parents. Okay, these are the answers. The first one, the first woman president of the UN General Assembly. It is a Vijay Lakshmi Pandit, the one who has written this particular chapter. Then the first woman judge of the Supreme Court of India, that is Fatima Bibi. You will find all these pictures, the pictures of these eminent women in your textbook. Then the third question, the first woman IPS officer of India, it is Kiran Bedi. Then the first woman president of India, that is Pratibha Patil. And the first woman prime minister of India, that is Indira Gandhi. Then the last one, the first woman governor in India, that is Sarojini Naidu. I hope all have found the answer out. So now we'll just continue with the chapter. Okay. In the last class we learned about Miss Vijay Lakshmi Pandit going to meet Gandhiji, and Gandhiji asked her to reconcile with her family members, and she was asked to go and ask sorry from her family members, or to tell them that she is leaving the country for a conference, but she was not willing to do so. So we continue with the chapter. Then in the sixth paragraph, what we will learn is she was adamant that she wouldn't go to her family even to please Gandhiji. Okay, that means even to please Gandhiji. Okay, if someone whom we like, when they say we may be interested in pleasing them. So she likes Gandhiji, but she did not like her family members for the hardship that they had done to her. So even to please Gandhi, even to make Gandhiji happy also, she would not go. That's what she says in the sixth paragraph. Then moving on to the seventh paragraph, what happens is, okay, Gandhiji says, okay, no one can harm you except yourself, because she was filled with rage, filled with anger towards her family members. That's the reason Gandhiji tells her, if you have anger within yourself, you are harming yourself. You are not harming anybody else, but you are harming yourselves. And he says, I see enough bitterness in your heart to cause you injury unless you check it. Okay, bitterness here in the sense means she was angry towards her family members. That's why Gandhiji says, I can see enough bitterness. It's something that is not good in your heart. You have to check it and you have to change it. That's what Gandhiji says. That is what the seventh paragraph is about. Then in the eighth paragraph, what we see is Gandhiji continues to say that you are going to a new country because you are unhappy. Gandhiji tells her that, okay, you are going to a new country because you may be going for a conference, but you are unhappy here. Okay, let us look into ourselves. If you are happy somewhere, we just like to stay in that particular place. But if you are not happy, what we would do? We would try all the means possible to get out of that place and move to different place. That's what Gandhiji tells her. Okay, Gandhi tells her, you are going to a new country because you are unhappy here, because you see people, you have hatred towards people in the sense your own family members, so you are unhappy here. So he asks her, if you are unhappy here, will you find happiness when there is bitterness in your heart? If there is bitterness, if there is anger, if there is a kind of rage towards your family members, will you find happiness when you have bitterness towards your family members, or there is bitterness in your heart? Will you find happiness? Let us look into ourselves. Will we be able to find happiness if we are bad, or if there is a kind of anger towards somebody in our heart? I don't think so. That's what Gandhiji tells. Okay, Gandhiji tells us then, be humble. Okay, be humble in the sense you have to be low towards your family members or to people at large. You have to be humble, and you have, of course, you have lost your loved one. He says, you have lost your loved one. Loved one means here her husband. You have lost your loved one, and don't inflict further injury, but cleanse your heart. And courage is needed in order to clean your heart. Okay, you have lost your loved one. That is enough for you to have a bitterness. Okay, that's what Gandhi says. That alone is enough, but don't add on to it and make your heart grow with vengeance. But change your heart. In order to change, you need courage. That's what Gandhiji says. Then in the 8th paragraph, what happens is in the 9th paragraph, what happens is Gandhiji's words gave no peace to her. Okay, means to say that, okay, Gandhiji told her that you have bitterness in your heart, you are keeping vengeance against your family members, you keep rage against your family members, you don't want to talk to them. So she feels a kind of a prick of conscience, we say. She feels that, and Gandhiji's words gave her no peace. Means to say she was not able to sleep, and so she was thinking over it, what Gandhiji told. Gandhiji told her to be humble and so on. So she was thinking over it, and she did not find any peace at all. So what happens? She then decides, since Gandhiji's words gave her no peace, she decides to see her family members before she leaves India to America. So what happens? She rings them up in the sense she calls her brother-in-law and tells them that okay, I would like to meet all the family members before she leaves India. And in the 10th paragraph, what happens is she goes to meet her family members. So she spends less than 5 minutes with her family members, and at that time itself she could feel that a kind of relief in her heart. Everyone enjoyed her presence, and she never thought that others would enjoy her presence, but everyone enjoyed her presence and everyone's heart was relieved. And she tells them what she was up to. She was up to going to America for a conference. So she tells them, I am going to America and for a conference, and she tells them her plans, what she would do after that and so on. So what happens? She tells them what she was up to, and she has a miraculous effect. Means to say, her heart was overjoyed. She was feeling very, very happy, and she feels great and free of burdens. And she found that she was carrying a burden. That burden here in the sense that vengeance and anger and so on. But when she spoke to her family members, she could feel a kind of relief. All her burden was taken out. Okay, because she went out to speak with her family members and made peace with them, and she felt a kind of relief. That's what the 10th paragraph about. So in this class, what we have learned is Gandhiji tells us tells her that she should clear the bitterness in her heart, and she should be humble. So Gandhiji's words give her no peace. So what she decides is she decides to meet her family members, and she comes to meet them, and she tells them what she was up to, and she and together with her all the family members feel a great relief. Okay, a great relief. That is what these paragraphs about. That is what today's class is about. So now what we will do is we will just learn some of the new words. Okay, very simple new words. I hope you will find it easy to understand. Okay, the first one is bitterness. Okay, bitterness is negative feeling. This is one word which we came across very often in this particular chapter. See, negative feeling, that is the meaning. Okay, I have given an example for you to understand. Example: I have experienced a great bitterness of being alone. Okay, bitterness. Then inflict. Inflict means cause something unpleasant. Okay, we say someone inflicted pain and so on. No, that's it. So example: she inflicted pain on her cat. Okay, means to say she had a cat and she hurt the cat. Okay, then cleanse. Cleanse means clean. Then for an example, Raman cleansed his wounds. Okay, Raman cleansed his wounds. Then severe. Severe means serious. Let's say I got a severe problem, I got a severe sickness, all that. So as an example, Sunita has a severe headache. Means to say Sunita had a serious headache. Then miraculous. Miraculous means supernatural. That is not human. That cannot be done by human beings. Okay, that's why it is said supernatural. Okay, for an example, they witnessed a miraculous catch while playing cricket. Okay, a catch that was not supposed to be taken by a human being. Okay, that is why it is meant. They witnessed a miraculous catch. Means to say no one has expected someone to catch that way. That's why it is put as a miraculous catch. I hope you have found the class easy. So now we will just move on to the worksheet. The worksheet is very simple. Okay, what you have to do is you need to find some of the sayings of Gandhiji. Okay, you know there are many sayings of Gandhiji. I have put for you to understand one example. Honesty is the best policy. This is one of the sayings of Gandhiji. It can be considered as a motto also. Honesty is the best policy. So you will have to find at least 3 different sayings of Gandhiji and write it as a worksheet. So I hope you have understood the class, and I am just concluding it, and if you have any doubt we will clarify it later. So what you have to do is you have to prepare the worksheet, and also you have to prepare the ECP of a 4-line. So till we meet the next time, thank you and bye.